Hello, fellow preppers. Tis I, the Rumpled One. You know, we learn a lot from each other out here. We make these videos and people tell you how to can, how to sharpen knives, how to make fire, whole lot of things how to. One thing that I haven't seen though is, well, maybe there's somebody's done this before. I know it can't be an original thought, but you know, tell some stories about mistakes that you've made so other people don't have to follow in your footsteps. They can learn from your mistakes, because that's where you really learn is mistakes. You learn what not to do or what you should do. For example, just today, if you watched the other video, you saw my pickup truck in the weeds. Well, the rest of the story is that the insurance company totaled it out before that had happened, so they were coming to pick it up. Well, now it really is totaled. But the lesson to be learned there was what happened was it hadn't been running a while, and I guess the brakes were bad. So I was in my other pickup, and I was towing it out, and the tow truck driver was in the pickup. Well, I thought I felt them put the brakes on to slow me down, but I guess that's not what happened, because next thing I know, it's over the side of the hill in the trees. But that's okay. So the lesson to be learned there is, if you're towing something and you get it unstuck, and if you're going to go down a hill, or actually if you're going anywhere, check the brakes before you continue. Once you get it set free where you can move it, check the brakes. So that's just one for instance. And another thing, preppers, if you live in a rural setting, you probably already know this. If you're going to the parts store, whether it's the hardware store or the auto parts store, take the broken part or the busted part or the malfunctioning part with you. So when you go to the counter and they bring you the new part, you can look at the old part, look at the new part. Make sure they match. Because, you know, if you got to drive 40, 50 miles one way, that's 100 miles round trip, and at $4 a gallon, that can get kind of spendy. And they're talking about $5 gasoline, but that's a whole nother video. So the point is when you got a part, busted part, you take it with you to the store every time. Doesn't matter what it is. Even something simple, take it with you. And if they're giving you more than one part, check each part to make sure they're giving you the right part. For example, I went to Home Depot. I needed a 3-way switch for the lights. I thought, well, I'll buy 2 just to have a spare one. Well, when I get back to the place, guess what? They had sold me one 3-way, but the other was a 2-way. That necessitated another trip to the hardware store. But see, the thing is, I know these things. I've been down that road before. But all it takes is just that one moment of forgetfulness, and it winds up costing you. So hopefully, you know, a few people will share their stories. I'm going to tag some people. I'm not at the computer right now, but I will tag a few people, probably Lowbuck and maybe East Tennessee, Lowbuck Prepper, East Tennessee Prepper, Southern Prepper 1, my buddy E-Neil. Let's see, who else should I tag? Maybe I'll tag Big Dad, Big Dag 06. See, should I tag anybody else? Well, you can look below in the comments. And once again, I just want to thank everybody that subscribed and watched my videos. I like the comments. And if I don't comment directly to you, sometimes it's just I'm busy. And or sometimes your comment, I don't feel it necessitates a comment. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Because if you ever listen in conversation, you hear a lot of creates meaningless talk. So sometimes things just don't require a response. So I'm not ignoring you. I read all the comments and the replies, and I appreciate it. I really do, because we all learn from each other, and hopefully, you know, we make each other's lives a little bit better that way. So, well, I got some work to do. Listen to that wind. Here, let me show you what it looks like. Oh, see, as soon as I show you, the wind dies down. Oh, well, that's just the brakes. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see over there. Maybe you can see a few trees swaying in the wind. Like I said, they're going to have 60-mile-an-hour winds here. Anyway, if you fail to prepare today, you're preparing to fail tomorrow.